Same rules apply as the last however many days now. As and when, if we get sacked. No. Oh, one take Kev. One take Kev has ruined it. It's all over. I was on such a streak. No. Same rules apply as the last several days. If, when, maybe we get knocked out of Europe, I am going to resign from the mighty Bont. However, we have already qualified for the knockout rounds in the Conference League, and a win early on today means we should finish top 8 and actually go straight into the last 16. I'm starting to believe there's a small little chance we could do the unthinkable. Right, so if you weren't here yesterday and you haven't watched the LOLLUJO 2 video, bad! You should watch the LOLLUJO 2 videos. But this is the situation in the Conference League. 5 out of 6 games played in the league phase. We are already guaranteed qualification to the knockout rounds. You just have to finish in the top 24 for that. 24th place is on 6 points. We're on 10 points. So we can't get knocked out of the qualifying for the next round positions. What we really want, though, is to get ourselves up into the top 8, because top 8, skip around it and go straight to the last 16. We've got one more match to play. If we win it, there's a very good chance we end up in the top 8, I think. Last year, 13 points was enough for the top 8. If we win, we're on 13 points. So we shall see. But first, we've got Barry. Good old Barry. Let's go and beat Barry up. Come on, come at me, Barry. What have you got for me? Do we play that today, or do we need to rest some players? 2 6-packs of 2-litre bottles of water every week from Tesco, which I don't know how much they are, like £2.50 maybe. So I think we were spending about £5 a week on bottled water. I also don't know how much a Brita filter is, but you use one of those a month. So let's say we were spending about £20 a month on water, which is probably conservative because we'd buy bottles while we were out as well. But now I take this out with me. So below it, so let's say we were spending £25 a month on water before. How much is a Brita filter? It's got to be less than £25, surely. But I want to know how much money I'm going to save over the course of the year, and I'm going to spend it all on hats. Get better tap water. What, should I just move house to an area that has nice tap water? Should have tried the water before I moved in. I mean, I've never lived anywhere that has nice tap water. I mean, what? Are you proposing that when I'm viewing my next house, I should stop? Just going to stop everything for a moment. I do just want to try the water to make sure I want this house. I don't think it's unique to the house. It's just the area that I'm in. Bathroom water isn't from the mains a lot of the time. Where's it from? Bathroom water usually comes from a tank in the attic. Attic water. Ugh. I work for Severn Trent Water. It has a lot to do with the hardness of the water in your area. Softer water generally tastes better. Yeah, but it's weird in the shower. I've been to some soft water areas. Feels like you're not showering. I want a shower. When I have a shower, I want it to hurt. I want to feel like I'm being beaten up with the water. Which is what I get with my lovely hard water. Yes, I have to buy a new kettle every 9 months because it turns to rock. But that aside, up the lime scale. But that's, I mean, the Brita water filter's taken all that out, isn't it? That's what I'm filtering out, surely. Surely. I was supposed to make an appointment with the doctor about the whole forgetting things thing. I tell you what, shall I write it down? Maybe we'll just give it a little, we'll do a little write down, shall we? We'll just write that one down on the old to-do list. What day is it? It's Thursday tomorrow, Thursday the 26th. Doctor appointment. Brackets, brain. There we go. Now, if I remember to look at my to-do list tomorrow, which most days we're 50-50 on, but if I remember to look at my to-do list, I'll make an appointment. Oh. Can you write down to send my Spurs shirt? Yeah, that's still in the court. Yeah, okay. So hold on, we've got a few things to do, haven't we? Should we do a proper to-do list? So we've got that. We've got Send Spurs. How do you spell Spurs? Spurs shirt to Christopher. We've got send merch to people who are getting some merch. What else am I supposed to be doing but haven't done? I feel like they're the main three things. Need to write down to give Chris a raise. Oh, in fact, emotes. Yes, I do need to. I need to send a list of those. I was supposed to do that today. Emotes. Send a new top of the range PC to Stealthy. That doesn't sound right. I feel like people are trying to Twitch. I've got a meeting about this. A meeting. Where at what point for us millennial wangholes did a phone call become a meeting? I have a phone call straight after this stream to sort out the Twitch overlay. I don't know if this is something that's creeped out into the workplace or if it's just the people that we've been working with as part of Andy's transition into what he's doing next. But every time we have to touch base with them on anything, it's always a meeting and it's never in person. I don't understand it. A phone call is apparently a meeting now. Is this a pandemic thing? Is this technically a meeting? I think so. This is more of a seminar. This is an online seminar where I am just sharing my wisdom with you all while presumably you all sit there nodding, taking notes. We'll break halfway through for a buffet. It's going to be great. Come on, Morgan. Come on. Come on! Come on, then! Why are we in 9th, yet we're winning? This is not okay. Why are we the team that have to finish bottom of all the teams on 13 points? Who have we upset? Do we need a last-minute spicy dwarf goal to sort us out with some goal difference? Because I'll bring him on. You've brought this on yourself. Spicy dwarf's on. In your face, game. Now what are you going to do about it? It's because we lost to Mulder. We didn't. Did we lose to Mulder? We probably did, didn't we? We're down to 10th now. None of the teams are. Oh, now we're back up to 9th. I don't think it's happening. Mulder need to lose. I think we've finished 9th. Once again, it's last day of the league stage disappointment. Last year, I mean, we're even ahead of them on goal difference, but it's head-to-head that's robbed us. So we are going to have to play the first knockout round, the playoff round. So if we win, that means the streak is over. We're in the playoffs. We have more money flowing in, which is nice. We love money around here. We've now got over £7 million. We still can't adjust our budgets. The draw doesn't even take place until February. That seems like a really inefficient way to do it. So everyone is a seeded team. Some of the teams in this, Anderlecht, Offenheim, Galatasaray, Nice, but also in there, Karabag, who we've beaten, Neftchi Baku, who we've beaten. I think we beat Sarajevo last year, didn't we? There are definitely teams in there we're capable of beating, but there are also teams that will absolutely thump us. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. What is the money situation? So we get 259,000 just for appearing in that round. And if we win, it's £500,000 for appearing in the next round. So a win. Oh, it would be quite nice to win, wouldn't it? We'd quite like to win. We are absolutely not holidaying it, and everyone suggesting it needs to think about what they've done. That is a hideous suggestion. We don't holiday ever. We are not cheats. Next thing you know, we want an instant result button, aka the cheats button. No cheating here. Goodness me. Disgusting. Absolutely vile. In all honesty, I don't think I'll buy an iPad again. I got the iPad mini last year because the iPad Pro, although it's great, is just so big and cumbersome. I just didn't ever take it anywhere. It was the size of a laptop. So I didn't carry it with me, because if I had room to take a laptop, I'd take a laptop. If I wanted something smaller, I'd take my phone. So my iPad Pro basically sat on my bedside table and I read comics on it. It was £1,000 comic book reader. So I got an iPad mini thinking it's smaller, I'll use it more. It's barely bigger than my phone. It's like maybe that much bigger than my phone. So again, I just don't use it. I do not use my iPads ever. So I think my future is just MacBook and iPhone. And I don't think I need to own an iPad. And I mean, I guess I could get an iPad and a keyboard and a mouse and turn it into basically a laptop. I'd rather just have a laptop at that point. We're going to lose to TNS again. And once again, they are going to rob us our invincible season. And I don't know how to stop it happening. It just keeps happening. Oh, my word. This is WD-40 all over again. I mean, yeah, I just don't like to buy pointless things. He says, showing you his multiple toiletry holders and gadget bag that he's purchased today. But I don't like pointless things. Right, come on. Equalizer. Come on, Melvin. Oh, you beautiful specimen, Melvin. Wonderful stuff. Good old Melvin. It's much more an issue that we won't be streaming for 2 weeks. I am planning on doing like an all-day stream the day before we go, so Chris can chop it up over the course of the 2 weeks we're away and give you highlights of a couple of hours block every couple of days, just so there's some content coming out. Do like a 16-hour stream the day before we go, and he can chop it up into 8 episodes while we're gone. I tell you what, at some point, the next person I hire, now we've got Daryl in, and we've got an accountant finally, the next hire, forget the social media manager, or whatever YouTube told me to hire. I want to hire someone to go through my Twitter account over the last 12 years, or 14 years, or however long I've been on Twitter, collate every one of those W.H. Smith pictures and turn it into a coffee table book. I just want to own it. I don't care if no one else buys it. I just want a big coffee table book that's just pictures of me pointing at W.H. Smiths, and it's going to be amazing. There you go. 71,800 tweets. If you want to go through 71,800 tweets and collate every single one of them that is me pointing at W.H. Smith's, I will give you a free copy of the coffee table book when it's published as compensation. Get lost, Emlyn! Oh, Emlyn might be leaving. I might get a new contract. I got 2 goodie bags in August. I got a goodie bag from the streaming area after my stream, which had a microphone and a keyboard and a mouse mat. That was a really good goodie bag. And then the creator party was in the casino over at Resorts World on the Saturday night, and I had my 2 complimentary 7-Ups, and they ran out of 7-Up, and I was less interested. And the goodie bag there wasn't as good, but there was still, I can't remember what was in that one. There were bits and bobs. Yeah, double goodie bag. When did I give up drinking? I don't know. Years ago. It was after I started vlogging, but not long after I started vlogging. Basically, one of the main reasons, it's not the only reason, but one of the main reasons is I was daily vlogging and didn't have a Chris, so I was having to edit. You can't really edit drunk. Chris, take note of that. You can't edit drunk. So it just became inconvenient to drink, and I never really started again. But I think there was an EGX, maybe EGX 2017. I remember having a cocktail in a barbecue place. And then I think if Shady's in, Shady will confirm he watched me drink 1 bottle of beer at Red's True Barbecue in Manchester in like October 2017. I got drunk then. I had 1 beer. Oh, Alfie's here as well. Alfie and Shady both witnessed it. That might have been the last alcoholic beverage I ever consumed. That 1 beer I had in Manchester. Definitely drunk. I definitely wasn't drunk, Shady. I'm just an exuberant man. That's how I am sober. I had one beer and then drove home. I really hope I wasn't drunk. I was driving. Yeah, so drunk I drove a car. That was when Shady and Alfie, who had a combined age of about 14 at that point, slunk off to a casino to try and look cool. I assume they didn't get in. Couldn't even walk straight when we left. I have a torn ACL. I can't walk straight ever. I tore my ACL and didn't have the surgery. If I shut my eyes and just start walking, I'll go in a circle. It wasn't like I just decided to stop drinking. It got to the point where I hardly ever drank. And then I just thought, yeah, I'm just not going to anymore. It makes my jaw hurt. I always used to get a big rash all over my face and down my chest and neck, and my jaw would start to ache. First mouthful, my jaw would start to ache. So it got to the point where I was drinking less and less and less. And every time I did, even though it was very infrequent, but every time I did, I would end up in pain and bright red. I just thought, yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. I don't even particularly enjoy it. I'll just stick to soft drinks from now on. Thanks. You're drinking wrong if your jaw hurts. I think it's just an allergy, probably. Does Anna still drink? Very, very infrequently. She can't at the moment because she is taking quite strong painkillers every day because of her back. But even before that, very, very infrequent. She'd maybe have a beer if we went out for a meal or something, or we were away at a convention. Oh, me and Ben hit the mocktails when we were down in London. It was great because it was his round. Mocktails in the hotel bar. I would recommend, if you are going to have a mocktail in a London hotel bar, make sure Dr. Benji's paying. They were £9 each. I was delighted. This is why I can't go anywhere. I spilt my drink, and non-alcoholic old-fashioned. It was very nice. And rather than cleaning it up, I just put my foot on it and mushed the lime into the carpet. Like a 9-year-old, trying to pretend that I hadn't spilt my drink. And then I asked Anna to go and get me another one because I was embarrassed to go up and ask for another one. Right, come on, win it. Yeah! Oh, I love it when Darren Needs gets agreeable. It's one of my very favourite things. This is the real reason they didn't want me on. Charlie just sat there going, yeah, I'm managing in Wales, and I've lost like 2 games ever. We're in the knockout rounds in Europe. I'm just good at, and what's more, I don't even concentrate. There's a player playing for us in this cup final. I don't know who he is. I don't know when we signed him. I don't think I am aware. I mean, when did he sign? I have no idea who he is. When did he arrive? We're still going to win. This is why I upset them. Did I enjoy the round table? Yeah, it's good. That kind of stuff's always good. We've won this twice before, I believe. We're trying to set ourselves up for this season's quadruple. What a pass! Oh, that's why we're the best team in Wales. I've just poured that all down myself. Goodness me. Oh, Kev's so good at FM, it's provocative. Yes, I am. Did I just debut a player you didn't know you had in a cup final without realising you did it? Yes, I did. Please, everybody, let Zealand know. Is he streaming? Let Zealand know. Let him know we're also going to win that cup and we're still unbeaten this season. If he ends up signing for Arsenal in the summer, I'll be very frustrated I didn't buy the Declan Rice boot when I had the chance. We've won another cup, everybody. Come on, then. Where's the blue suit? Where is he? There he is, look. All in blue, like a real boy. Blue tie, blue shirt, blue shoes. Oh, what a man. Look at the officials just gazing on, giving me a big clap. I'm going to be giving the referees a big clap back again when I'm at the McDonald's game. Up the referee. Oh, a Boxall, thank you very much for the 10 gifted. Very, very kind of you once again. What a hero. What a hero. Right, when did we sign this guy? I need to know who he is and when we signed him. Apparently we signed him 18... Does anyone remember this happening? I've signed this guy this evening on this stream. I guess the director of football did it. I certainly don't know who he is. He's just here. I genuinely leave the stream every evening without any ability to know if the games are won or lost. Master plan for viewership on the second channel. I genuinely think through pure trial and error and not a small amount of incompetence, we have managed to stumble across the perfect formula for getting you all to watch twice in 2 different formats. It is, I don't know how we've done it. We've invented a new genre. You watch the stream and then you have to watch the highlights of the stream as well. When we were putting this plan together, we imagined it would be 2 different groups of people, not the same people watching both every day. It's brilliant. I don't know how we did it. We're geniuses. We must be geniuses. It's the only explanation. Right, we're playing TNS away from home. This is usually where we lose our invincible season. Ugh. Is there a salary cap in the league? I don't think so. They've got our old 3rd choice goalkeeper in goal for them. That's the difference between us and them now. Right, come on. Football. Who do we like least, Caton or Emlyn? I love Emlyn. I want Emlyn to give me more money, but I love him. He lets me sleep in the ball pit. Charlie Caton, on the other hand, is just a turd. He is a turd. He's a walking turd. A turd, a human-shaped turd. A turd-shaped human. Why did Caton do that? What did Caton do? He had the opportunity to sign for us, but signed to play for his dad at Bala. Won the Golden Boot. We then signed him the following season. He didn't win the Golden Boot. And then he got a hissy fit on and went to TNS and now scores against us every single time we play them. Dante Casanova! Come on! And if anyone questions whether that counts as the hot tub stream or not, I'll go in there with just my pants on, so it's like I'm in a hot tub. Adwin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Come on, can we have another goal, please? I just asked him what he was thinking. There he is, look. What a little turd. What a turd. Just one question only for him. What were you thinking? Why are you the way that you are? If he came on a stream and played along, he would become everyone's favourite footballer in the universe. He's gonna score another one here. He's gonna take the penalty, isn't he? We were 3-1 up in this game. Right, it's draw o'clock. West Ham are the favourites, apparently. Malmo are the holders. Here we go. Vincent Company. Hello, Vincent. So we're not one of the seeded teams, which personally I'm a little... Oh, we are one of the seeded teams. Hold on. We're one of the seeded teams. That means we avoid all the really good ones. If we can avoid Anderlecht, is that not his previous club? Did he play for Anderlecht? Are we getting Linfielded again? If this is another fix by the guy pulling the balls out of the hat, we are lawyering up. Right, have we played this slot? I don't even know. I mean, that's probably not disastrous. Is that disastrous? Have we played them already? No. Where did they finish? They finished 23rd. That feels winnable. That definitely feels winnable. Better than Anderlecht, that's for sure. Anyone who thinks it doesn't count, knockout playoff round. It is literally called playoff. It counts. We have to win it for it to matter, but it definitely counts. Right, it's Europe, boys and girls. We are away to Levski Sofia, and we would like to win, please. It is the playoff. The knockout round, the first knockout round playoff thing. February football. Shall we start a whip round? Of course, we've given away a penalty. Of course we have. Oro Poro, thank you for the sub. Charlie Savage has given away a penalty, though. Arthur had such a good record for saving penalties before that as well. Oh, we could be jobless by 7 o'clock tomorrow night if we have a slightly early start. Oh, that's a problem. Oh. Yeah, it does give us the advantage of resetting the RNG before the second leg as well. We have been so poor. Right, here we go. Here comes a goal. Oh, look at the space in the middle. Give it to... Is that John in the middle? Who's that? Why did you not give it to him when he was so free? What are you doing? Oh, come on. Has anyone got a moment of European magic in them? I thought Whittingham was getting sent off there. Come on, Melvin. You scored a wonder goal in the last match. Give it to Melvin. Melvin! Melvin! Oh, look at that. Come on. A goal back, and it is all to play for tomorrow. Right, square it to Melvin. Square it to Melvin. Oh, he doesn't need to. Oh! Well. Oh, boys and girls. The dream is still alive. We are only 1 goal down from the away leg. This is very much game on. The dream of getting to play Mumbles is still alive. We've got time to get that Cardiff Met Uni game out of the way now as well, so we'll do that. And then we'll start tomorrow's stream with the second leg. If I came across a short that's called Turd Sack 93, I'd probably watch it 1,000 times. Well, there you go then. We'll do one. Melvin. I know we've got a game going on, but we're going to win it. It's the league. We always win them. As an example, I hope I actually have followed through on my examples. If we have a look, shut up, Paskev. My most viewed videos ever. There you go. I simulated the last 30 years of football. Doesn't even mention Football Manager. That's my most viewed video ever. That is a retro database one, yes. Did Daryl do the thumbnail? Yeah, he's redone the thumbnails on some of the older videos. Up the Bunt is nearly there with a clickbait title. I would warn you against putting gone sexual in it, though, because if you put sexual in the title, it will likely get demonetized. Naked is tricky as well. You have to be careful with some of the more provocative words, because they can actually lead to the video being suppressed. Oh, we've won the league. We've accidentally won the league, everybody. Would you look at that? What an end to the stream. 2 down, 2 to go. Old Blue Shoes is at it again. Oh, hey, lovely old stuff. So tomorrow is all about the domestic treble, which we've never done before. But in order to get there, we also have to get to the final of the Conference League, or else we'll have left by then. At least we've got the league wrapped up before I have to leave. How's that do for the Hall of Fame? We've managed to squeeze in a third league title. I'm now second in the Hall of Fame. We just got to win the Conference League. That's tomorrow's job. Win the Conference League. We'll be back, of course, tomorrow to try and make that happen.